today. Thank you so much, Ms. Kelly, for the job you do there at the news desk, and Kanishka, and our producer, Ivan Curry. Let's get right to your morning weather. We got this high-pressure dome of high pressure over the mid-Atlantic states extending into the Atlantic, and it's going to create some pretty decent conditions as far as the winds are concerned over the Abacos. Frontal system over North Georgia and Louisiana, Alabama, moving down very slowly, but the high is blocking it. We got a couple of troughs here moving west. Again, their impact's going to be very insignificant. Crossing the Bahamas, it is an absolutely gorgeous day with some few areas of cloudiness as we wake up. There's clouds extending between Grand Bahama and the east coast of Florida. There's an area down near Acklands and Crooked Island. Let me bring that closer so you can see. Right down here there at Acklands and Crooked Island this morning is where we're seeing some clouds this morning with some showers and thunderstorms. They're down in Turks and Providenciales. They've got some clouds covered. Here's between that line up and down just over Bimini and west of the Great Isaac Light and going up to Palm Beach County and St. Lucie County. One or two clouds. We saw that earlier this morning just north of Marsh Harbor and then around north of Walkers and Grand Key and Green Turtle Key with some few scattered clouds. But for the most part, we've got a beautiful day here. Eleuthera, you've got some clouds around Cape, just one or two off Governor's Harbor, but a nice, beautiful morning this morning starting out. All right, let's take a look at our radar summary. We've got some isolated showers in between the Florida East Coast and the Bahamas West End. One or two showers up around Bimini, a couple of showers to the southwest of Andros this morning. Some light showers showing up around Abaco, but they're going to be short-lived today. The southern Bahamas will have a problem with showers down near Ragged Island and Inagua and Great Exuma over the next in the next 24 to 36 hours. I'll tell you about that a little later. 10 to 15 knots with seas offshore 5 to 7 feet offshore. Some easterly swells today. The Atlantic had been churned up for quite a few days because of those storms that went through, and as a result, we've got some ragey conditions that will still be manifesting themselves over the next day or so. They should begin to diminish by weekend. Look for stronger winds in the southeast Bahamas, 15 to 20 knots, again east to southeast for you. Let's track the tropics for you. With your tropical update, let's go right into our Atlantic map here. And all right, we've got, this is the remnant of Gaston, not a challenge for us. Her main is inland and dissipating and weakening as it goes in. Here's another wave, and here's a wave coming off the African coast. Now, if you look at the color bars here, this yellow, you'll see here with her main, the remnants of Gaston, and this wave here, it has a less than 30% chance of developing into anything significant. This system here, another tropical wave that's right over the Cape Verde Islands, it has a 30 to 50% chance of developing into something further. So we're going to be monitoring this system at this time. Maybe later on in the life of this system, it could develop into something, but forecasters are not paying a whole lot of attention to that. And this is the one coming off that we'll be looking at over the next several days. Here's your forecast for tomorrow. You'll see some showers up north of the Abacos, but the big problem you'll see will be in the central and southern Bahamas. Let's bring that a little closer to you. All from south of Abaco down to Great Inagua, this whole area that's showing depicted in green, you're going to be seeing showers, isolated thunderstorms, a lot of moisture in the atmosphere as these systems move towards the west. So please exercise some caution. Those of you in the southern Bahamas, your flight, take an early morning flight. In the daytime, these stuff pops up and thunderstorms and the like. So you'll see a lot of this around the southern Bahamas, the nation's capital. We'll get some rain tomorrow. And look for the winds to fall off 10 knots from the east-southeast. The seas will also be falling off. We want to caution you that the wind gusts and seas will be higher in or near showers or isolated thunderstorms. You can get anywhere from a 30 to 40 knot wind in these thunderstorms, and the gust seas will really build up. So if you're out there, steer clear of them, stay low. Don't be the tallest thing in the boat. All right, let's take a look at your Friday forecast. 10 knots of wind 10 knots again, continuing east to southeast across the area from Abaco all the way down to Great Inagua. That's what we're looking at. Into the weekend, Saturday again, 5 to 10 knots. Be a really nice day for boating this weekend. Pretty flat out there. The only problem is there's an afternoon isolated thunderstorm that you could have some challenge with. That's your weather for today. It will be uploaded to YouTube, where you can look at this on the Abaco Disaster Committee's webpage. Be loaded up there about 9 o'clock. Those of you that have visitors and you have a resort, you can get the weather current and localized to the Bahamas on the Abaco Disaster Committee's webpage. Find us there later today. That's it.